Hello and welcome back to another tutorial here on my channel. Today we are going to make this beautiful granny square with this nice puff stitch motif. It is made with a 3-color combination, as you can see, and this is how it looks on the back. You can also use a gradient color for the second color for the puff stitches if you want to work continuously with one yarn without cutting and switching to another color. Let's get started. For this project we are going to use a 3mm hook, and we will start our work with a magic ring like this. We will go into the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, then chain 1, and here we will loose this loop a bit. We will twist it and place the finger like this in order to keep both loops on the hook. Then we will go again into the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, and then grab the yarn, pull it through 2 loops, and then grab the yarn again and pull it through the remaining 2 loops. And this combination of stitches will count as our first double crochet for this first round. Next we will work 1 double crochet. For this we will yarn over once, go into the ring, grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, and we now have 3 loops on the hook. We will grab the yarn and pull it through the first 2, and then grab the yarn and pull it through the remaining 2 loops. And we have now 2 double crochets. We will work 1 more in the same way. And then we will chain 2. 1, 2. And this will be our repeat for the first round. Let's do this together one more time. So we will work a set of 3 double crochets. And then chain 2. And this completes our second repeat. We will work 2 more repeats of these, and we will meet after we complete them. I am almost at the end of the round. I have to complete 2 more chains here at the end, but first we will close the ring by pulling the yarn. And then, instead of working these 2 chains, we will work 1/2 double crochet into the first stitch. So in order to make the half double crochet, we will yarn over once, go into this first stitch, so the one on top of the first combination of stitches that counts as a double crochet. Grab the yarn, pull it through, make a loop, and we now have 3 loops on the hook. And then we will grab the yarn and pull it through all these 3 loops. And this way we have completed round 1. Next we will start round 2. Here we will chain 1, and we will work again the same combination of stitches that counts as a double crochet. So we will loose this loop a bit, twist it, go into the same space here, so this space, the corner space, and we have a double crochet here. And next we will continue to work 1 more double crochet into this same space. chain 2, 1, 2, and work 2 more double crochets into this same corner space. Next, we will join a new color, and for this round we will work with 2 colors at the same time, and we will join it in this way. We will go and work for the side of the square, so we have here 3 double crochets, and we will go into the first stitch and start our double crochet, and we will stop here because instead of grabbing the same yarn, the white one in my case, and complete the double crochet, we will join the next color, and this way we will complete the double crochet in the second color, like this. So we have made a half completed double crochet, and then we have joined the second color and have completed the double crochet. Next, we will carry this end and the white color in the back of the work so that we can hide the end and carry this yarn in order to work with it on the next corner. And here for the next stitch we will work a puff stitch around the second double crochet from the 3 double crochets set from below. So we will yarn over once, go through the second double crochet. So this is the first one, the second and the third. So we will go through the second and work a loop, yarn over, work the second loop, yarn over, and we will work our last loop, the third one. And now we will grab the yarn and pull it through all these loops. And we have completed a puff stitch from 3 loops. Next we will close the puff stitch but we will close it by chaining 1 with the first color, like this. And we will continue to carry this end and the second color now, because we will need it later on the second side of our square. And here we will go and work into the third stitch, which is the one on top of the third double crochet from the previous round, and here we will work a double crochet. And this will be our repeat for the second round. Let's do this together one more time. So we will continue by going into the next corner space or chain 2 space and work the same repeat or the same group stitches as we did on the beginning of this round here, which is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and into the same corner space 2 more double crochets. And we have completed the corner repeat here. Next, we will go and work on the second side of the square, and we will work first here into the next stitch, the one corresponding to the first double crochet from the previous round, and here we will work one double crochet, and this time I will show you another way to join the other color, and we will complete the double crochet in the first color like this. Then we will slip the hook and we will go through these two loops, and we will bring in the second color like this, and we will slip the white one. This is another way to join or to switch to another color. And here we will work the puff stitch in the same way as we did on the first side of the square. So we will yarn over, go through the second double crochet from below and work one loop, yarn over, the second loop, yarn over, and the third loop here. And then we will grab the yarn and pull it through all these loops. Next, we will go and work one chain with the first color, and we have closed the puff stitch in this way. And next, we will go into the last stitch of this side of the square, and we will work a double crochet, and we have completed our second repeat. We will continue to work with this repeat for 2 more times for our next 2 corners and next 2 sides in the same way. And also make sure to carry the other yarn always in the back of the work in order to have access to it when it comes to switch colors. We will continue in this way, and we will meet at the end of the round. I am now at the end of the second round. I have completed all my repeats, and before joining we will cut the second color, and we will join the work now, and we will do it by slip stitching into the second stitch, so not the first one, the second one here. And we have completed round 2. Next we will start round 3, and we will do it in the same way. We will chain 1, and we will work the same combination of stitches that counts as a double crochet here at the beginning, and we will work it in the second stitch in the same stitch as we did the slip stitching. And this stitch, it is the second stitch from the set of 2 double crochets here at the corner. And next we will go into the chain 2 space here and work the same corner stitch repeat, which is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets into the same corner space. So we have started this round by working one stitch of the first side of the square, and we have completed now the first corner, and we will continue to work on the second side of the square until we get here at the end of this side. So we will not work this stitch for the repeat. So here we will go into the next stitch, which is the first stitch from the set of 3 double crochets from below, and we will work again 1 double crochet, and we will join the third color now, and we will do it in the same way. And we will start working with this one, the puff stitch. So we will go again through the second stitch from below and work a puff stitch from 3 loops. 1, 2, and 3. And next we will grab the yarn and pull it through all these loops. And next we will switch back to the first color. When switching colors, make sure that the new color is in the back and the color that you are working with is in the front of the work. So this is in the back, this is in the front. And here we will chain 1. And next we will go and work 1 double crochet into the stitch that corresponds to the third double crochet from below, and we will work a double crochet here. And next we will work into the puff stitch another double crochet on top of it, but we will work it around it like this. And next we will go into the next stitch, the first one here, and work a double crochet, and here we will switch back again to the other color, to the second one, and work the second puff stitch for this round, for this side. And we will go through the second double crochet here, and next we will switch back by chaining 1 to the first color, and this will be our repeat for this third round. So from here we will start working as we have started this first round with this repeat. So we will have to go into this last stitch from the side of the square and work 1 double crochet, and next continue with the repeat by working the corner in the same way. So we have to complete this repeat for 3 more times for each of the remaining 3 corners of our square and also 3 sides in the same way, and we will meet after we complete them. I am now at the end of round 3. I have completed all my repeats, and we can join the work, and we will do it in the same way. We will slip stitch into the second stitch. This is the first one, this is the second one. And we can also cut this yarn now. Because we will join another one for our puff stitch motif. Next we will start round 4. We will slip stitch into the next stitch in order to get here at the last stitch. And here we will work the same combination of stitches that counts as a double crochet. So we will chain 1 and we will go into this stitch and complete the double crochet. And next we will work the corner group stitches in the same way as we did on the previous round. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 more double crochets in the same space. Here we will work another double crochet at the beginning of the second side. Again, we have started our work by working 1 double crochet for the first side of our square here, and we are completing the repeat by working the remaining stitches until this last one on the second side of the square. And here we will join our next color in the same way as we did for the others. And we will work our first puff stitch in this color. Again through this second stitch. And next we will switch back to the main color and continue the pattern in the same way. So we will go into this next stitch, and here we will work 1 double crochet. We will also pull this yarn a bit in order to arrange the stitch. Next, we will continue to work with double crochets until we get here at the next puff stitch from below, and we have worked 1. We will work the second one through the puff stitch from below again, like this. So around the puff stitch. So 2, 3. Remember to carry the yarn in order to be able to work with it at the next puff stitch. 4, 5, and here at the 6th one we will work it around the puff stitch again, and next 7 here, and here we will switch to the other color and work the puff stitch in the same way. And switch back to the main color now. And this completes our repeat for this 4th round. So next we have to chain, we have to make a double crochet as we did here into this last stitch from our side. And from here we will work the corner in the same way and the side in the same way as we did here. And we will continue to work with 3 more repeats of these, and we will meet here at the end of the round. I am almost at the end of this round, and we will switch to the other color now to work the last puff stitch. And next we can join the work by slip stitching into this second stitch, and also we can cut the yarn and this way we have completed round 4 now. Next we will start round 5, our last round or the edge round, and we will first chain 1 and we will go into this same stitch here and work 1 single crochet. The same in the next one, 1 single crochet, and here at the corner we will work 1 single crochet, chain 1 and 1 single crochet. And next for the second side we will work across it with single crochets, 1, 2, 3. Next, here at the puff stitch we will work the single crochet in the same way as we have worked the double crochet here and here. So we will work it around the stitch, around the puff stitch like this. And then we will continue to work the single crochets as usual for this portion of the side. So we now have 4 single crochets, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and for 12th one we will work it in the same way around the puff stitch here and 13. And this will be our repeat for this last round. So from here we will continue to work with 2 single crochets in the exact same way as we have started this round, and we will work this repeat for 3 more times, and we will meet at the end of the round. I have completed all my repeats and I am now at the end of the round, and before joining in the round we will cut the yarn and we will join it in this way. We will go with our hook into this first stitch from the back of the work and slip stitch this last stitch, and then from the back of the work through the back loop only of this last stitch, grab the yarn and pull it through. And this way we have this nice and even edge for our square. And this is our final project. This is our final square. This is how it looks on the back. Happy crocheting!